Hey everybody. Not sure what I'm gonna say. Just push that button. And bunch of things happen as we know in the world and in things that I view are important right now for what I feel called to talk about. So this is how it goes. Anyways, I talked earlier about the Scooby-Doo series. As a child, I'd watch that, and they'd always reveal the whole situation of what the heck was going on with the lawlessness and stuff. Yeah, Donald's distracting again from those files that he dreads so bad. So this is a big cover-up. This whole administration's going to have to Scooby-Dooby-Doo, you're it seems like you're complicit. You didn't willingly, you won't willingly just release. You're in on the cover-ups for obvious reasons. People of privilege took advantage of their privilege, as they still keep doing to today. You think those farmers in the fields that were grateful actually to get to come here, and they knew they knew equal opportunity doesn't exist, but at least equal kindness should, as because we're all human beings. No doubt they were grateful to come and work hard for us. I say us as the privileged in the land who weren't in the fields doing the hardest work and getting treated the worst from an angry baby in the office that and the hateful, Christian nationalist movement who wants to combine church and state so they can take up the rules they made up a while back and implement them stricter today against the free will they want to control. It should be obvious by now to all. I'm gonna say it anyways. It hits my head, so why not? It's sad. The chaos and the destruction and the willingly, talking to you, Donald Devil, Devil Donald. Yeah. Every time there's when the Christians didn't realize most of the ancient text, kind of was a real control freak, dictator type of God, and very jealous, and anyways, it's that mentality that brings out the worst of those taught by it. That's just how it seems to be. I'm only one individual, it's my opinion, and yada, yada, yada. And the cicadas, you probably hear them in the background like static, but they actually, they do their stuff in rhythms, and it's amazing. It's like they talk too, Yeah. So, it's a cover-up. These sackless Republicans are in on a cover-up. For what? Cover-up for what? Bad boys! Yeah. What you gonna do when justice comes for you, for your crimes against the world? Again, that's how I feel. And other than that, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's beautiful. So I think it was Barack Obama I heard say that, one can't promise really equal standings in every which way due to certain things, regions and whatnots, and the race and color. We can't, slavery was white history, and And, you know, the Black history side of that was they were, you know, they were used and used, and, you know, no doubt, again, a bunch of wide lines and all of that, and how it takes over. But we should be moving forward, evolving in what's helpful or harmful. You know, I'm only one individual, yada yada yada. But that's how I feel, and beyond that, you gotta, I don't know, I don't even want to. My advice is almost no advice to ask you to think for yourself and go inward. And but I still like to talk, and I think there's value in what hits my head and what I think of, and the experiences of life that brought me to this very moment. And I can't help it if I disagree with wherever your belief caps. But if you act like a know-it-all and you enforce your rules over someone else when you're living capped and won't think of beyond anything other, not care about what's good for, you know, we don't want to control other human beings, make them disappear, lock them up, mistreat them, laugh at them, mock them, do whatever you think you can and want to, is, you know, time for a change of that. And to top it off, you know, we have a president who's a convicted felon and used his power and money and manipulation and lies to get all the way in to almost cover up his main desire in life: young girls. Yeah. So it's time to, you know, join his pedophile ring, and these sackless Republicans, I think, how can you avoid that? Well, you're in the cover-up. This is a cover-up. You're covering for crimes, though they happened years ago, whatever. Accountability. It's Judgment Day, Devil Donald. It really is. Release the whole files you could have long ago, but you won't. Not without someone making you. You little taco with cankles. Yeah. Anyways, everybody have a good one, and catch you another time.